On a bright morning in Willow Creek, Emma woke up with sunshine peeping through her window. She loved mornings, likening them to opening a new, exciting book full of adventures. Dressed in dungarees and a floral tee, Emma raced to her favorite green fields, her playground filled with wildflowers swaying like tiny dancers. As Emma ran through the fields, she heard the gentle mooing of cows from the nearby barn, comforting sounds that formed her morning symphony. Approaching the barn, Emma noticed something odd. Daisy, the youngest calf, was missing from the herd, sparking concern in her heart. Emma promised the cows she'd find Daisy, imagining them nodding back with trust as she set off on her search, following hoof prints away from the barn. The hoof prints led down Daisy's favorite path, thick with daisies, to the edge of the woods where sunlight created patches of light and shadow. Nestled against a blooming bush, Emma found Daisy sniffing flowers, her tail swishing in delight. Emma chuckled and scratched Daisy's ears. Emma and Daisy trotted back to the barn, enjoying the morning sun and sweet air, welcomed by the other cows' mooing chorus. Emma patted Daisy gently, remarking on her adventurous day, and walked back home, feeling joy from small acts of care. That night, Emma's dreams were sweet, filled with visions of open fields, mooing cows, and a little calf who loved daisies. Emma follows tiny hoofprints through the soft mud, feeling the gentle whispers of the forest around her. Birds sing above her, creating a harmonious melody that resonates with her curious heart. Butterflies, with their iridescent wings, flutter around, adding magic to her trek. Little calf, where are you? She calls softly, her voice merging with the natural symphony. As she continues along the path, Emma reaches a clearing bathed in the warm glow of a setting sun. There, a friendly squirrel waves its bushy tail in greeting. Have you seen the little calf? Emma inquires politely. The squirrel chitters and points its tiny paw towards a meadow full of daisies dancing in the breeze. Emma smiles and thanks her new friend, her feet barely touching the ground as she skips across the meadow. The tall grass tickles her knees, and the sweet scent of flowers fills the air. In the heart of the meadow stands an ancient, wise oak tree, its branches reaching out like a protective guardian. Beneath the tree, she finds the little calf nuzzling its mother gently. Emma breathes a sigh of relief and approaches slowly, so as not to startle them. The calf, with its soft eyes and wobbly legs, gazes at Emma with trust and curiosity. Hello, little one, Emma whispers, sitting down beside them. The calf edges closer, snuggling against her side. You wandered quite far, she says, patting its back softly. Understanding that the forest can be filled with both wonder and unknowns, Emma stays with her new friends as the stars begin to twinkle in the twilight sky. They share tales of friendship and bravery, and Emma learns that sometimes getting a little lost helps you find your way back home, with new friends and adventures to cherish forever. As the moon rises, painting the meadow in silver, Emma bids good night to the calf and its mother. The world seems to glow with warmth and peace, wrapping her in a gentle embrace as she makes her way back through the forest, following the path of firefly lanterns lighting up the night. And with a heart full of joy and a mind at ease, she snuggles into bed, letting the forest's lullaby guide her into dreams of endless adventures and fields of stars. Once upon a time, in a serene, sun-kissed village nestled between rolling hills and whispering streams, there lived a cheerful little girl named Emma. Emma loved adventures, and her heart brimmed with kindness. She adored all the animals on her family's farm, but her favorite was a playful, curious calf named Bouncy. One warm, breezy afternoon, as the clouds dotted the azure sky, Emma noticed that Bouncy had vanished from the pasture. Emma's heart skipped a beat, but her adventurous spirit quickly took over as she decided to embark on a gentle quest to find her beloved calf. Carrying her small, trusty binoculars, Emma set off down the winding orchard path lined with apple trees. She greeted the singing birds and waved to rabbits hopping through lush meadows. Her sharp eyes scanned every nook and cranny, hoping to spot the familiar specks of white and brown that belonged to Bouncy's coat. As she wandered deeper into the woods, Emma remembered her grandfather's story about the calf who loved to play hide and seek. Bouncy might just be playing, thought Emma with a delighted giggle, her heart lighter at this thought. Emma paused near the bubbling brook, listening intently to the soft swaying of leaves in the gentle breeze. It was here, under a big, grand oak tree, that she spied a little, feathery tail swishing back and forth. She moved closer and, to her relief, found Bouncy nestled under the tree. The calf's eyes glistened with playful mischief as it nibbled on clover. "There you are, Bouncy." Emma chuckled, kneeling beside the calf and giving it a gentle pat. Relieved and filled with warmth, she softly said, "Come on, let's go home." Together they made their way back through the fields. Along the way, the setting sun painted the sky in hues of pink and purple, whispering promises of a peaceful evening. Baby frogs serenaded them from their ponds, and crickets began their nightly symphony. Upon reaching the farm, the grateful farmer, seeing Emma and Bouncy safe, smiled and thanked Emma for her bravery and love for the animals. The calf, happy to be home, dashed straight to its mother's side, cuddling close to feel her warmth, safe and sound. Emma, with a heart full of joy and the stars beginning to twinkle in the night sky, tucked herself into bed that night with dreams of new adventures dancing softly in her dreams. She knew that courage and kindness could always help lead the way, just as they had with Bouncy. And so, as sleep swept gently across the farm, the village settled under a blanket of stars, whispering tales of cozy beginnings and the sweet security of home. And that's how the day came to a dreamy end, with a little girl's intrepid spirit and a cow's joyful reunion leading the way to peaceful slumber.